afternoon. We may come back to that. But this is race 1, heat 1, event 1, 250cc solo open. A good array of 250 riders here, and we're looking for Barry Bates, Ken O'Brien, Chris Still, Kevin Taylor, Paul Simmons, M. Hooper, that's a new one on me, Steve Lee, Ian Pope, Charlie Patterson, Willie Tustin, unfortunately a non-starter at Billy Whittaker. Also had number 201, Lee Pitman. All those riders have made their way up to the start line, and we're about to get underway with this afternoon's event, albeit a little bit late due to medical cover lacking at the official start in the time of practice. Has pushed racing on a little later in the day. But we're all systems go now, and they're on the line. They're under starters' orders, and the tapes go, and they go down the first straight. Nice even break there as they go down the first straight. It's Paul Simmons that picks it up. Chris Still moving up into second place. Lee Pitman there in third. Willie Tustin in fourth. Number 31, Paul Simmons leads. Lee Pitman going through into second place. Chris Still holding on for that third. Conditions a little damp, but I don't think they're that slippery. I think that the plenty of grip there. The ground's just a little soft. Not good. Well, they come. 31. Paul Simmons leads. Lee Pitman in second place, challenging hard there. Then Chris Still in third. Then it's Steve Lee, Willie Tustin. Near that BSA, well clear of the rest of the field. It's Martin Cooper. Just forget that look on that. Also he's loose, look at Lee Pitman going after him as he go out of that turn. With half a lap left in this race, it's Paul Simmons on the Simmons Yamaha. By Dad, you know. We've got the tail ender, up they come then, there's the checkered flag, a fine win, good way to open your account. That's Paul Simmons in first place, from Lee Pitman, from Chris Still. Steve Lee. And the official result with you in a moment. Here a win for number 31, that's Paul Simmons. Second place to 201, Lee Pitman. Third place to number 82, Chris Still. Fourth place to number 93, Steve Lee. Fifth place to 95, Charlie Patterson. Riding 95 this afternoon, not number 48. He's borrowed somebody else's bike. In sixth place was number 120. Seventh place number 8. Eighth place number 1. Ninth number 171. 10th 126 and 11th 66. No 12 finisher. The winner's time 1 minute 28.05 seconds. Quickly again if I can. 31, 201, 82, 93, 95, 120, 8, 1, 171, 126, 66. 1 minute 28.05 seconds. Machines we've got here. Rudge 500, Triumph 350. Rudge 499, 1932. Simon Cooper aboard that one. Road Tracks Jack 500. Greaves 250 with Rodney Elmore. Of course, they've had some years. Two more Rudges. Here they come then. Who's done that? Look at the start he got. When they come round, I'm afraid I'm not used to these older campaigners. Here they come. 1-6. Dave Peaty it is that leads. From 37 in second place, Richard Cooper. From 213, John Baldwin. Then 159, Rodney Elmore. Oh, very well spread out. That makes it easier for the commentator. Dave Peaty getting his way on the front line there. But look at that man coming after him in second place. 116. Dave Peaty from 37, Richard Cooper. From John Baldwin, Rodney Elmore. Oh, little Villiers, you know. Had a lot of fun on those as a kid. From 167, Brian Cooper bringing up the rear. He's been going a few years down this end. Lovely to see these boys out. Lovely to see the machinery still being ridden. It was built for them. Oh, look at Dave Peaty. Richard Cooper. Richard Cooper unable to make any more moves on Dave Beattie. Dave Beattie in the Southampton Speedway race jacket with half a lap to go. Rodney Elmore there. Browne Cooper bringing up the rear. Dave Beattie then. Over the Hiscock with a win on that 500 Rotax Jack. From Richard Cooper on a rudge. John Baldwin on another rudge. I don't think I've ever seen so many rudges running in one day. And the big scrap at the back there. Did you see that overtaking manoeuvre as Rodney Elmore gets pushed back into last place? As Browne Cooper takes that place from him. Well, what a cracking ride that was. And 3:58 solo open was a win for 116. Dave Beattie. Second place, number 37, Richard Cooper. Third place, number 213, John Baldwin. Fourth place, number 167, Browne Cooper. Fifth place, number 159, Rodney Elmore. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 48.30 seconds. 1 minute 48.30 seconds. 671, John Chaldicock. 45, James Peters. 83, Nathan Irwin. Plus John Shanes. And away they go down that straight. Nathan Irwin made the best of the start, but loses out at the end of that straight as somebody sneaked through on the inside. Now Lee Street takes over. It's Lee Street out there in first place from Nathan Irwin. I thought I said 55, perhaps it was 155. 155 being S. Hooper. Shane Hooper. Drop back a few places there with Lee Street. After season was over last week on that 330cc Honda. Got it all his own way at the moment. Lee Street on the Honda 2-stroke. Probably the only 2-stroke in this afternoon's 350 class. Just like what he's 4-stroke in the 250 class. 25, Lee Street leads from 83, Nathan Irwin. From 261, Andy Gomm. Shane Hooper, James Peters, John Shanes. From Chaldicock bringing up the rear there, and it's Lee Street takes the win. From Nathan Irwin in second place, back on his 350 after the trail. Roy Gomm. Andy Gomm, sorry. Then Shane Hooper, James Peters, and John Shanes. Solo Open, race 3 in your programme, a win for number 75, Lee Quality Street. In second place is number 83, Nathan Irwin. In third place was 261, Andy Gomm. Fourth place was number 155, Shane Hooper. Fifth place, number 45, James Peters. Sixth place, number 193, John Shanes. And in seventh place, number 671, John Chaldicock. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.42 seconds. 5 Toplis, 99, Martin French, 213, Miss Teri Massingham. Number 7, Graham Pike, 43, Stuart Allen. 135, Clayton Chubb. 461, John Meredith. 23, C. Johnson. 84, Gordon Walker. And 137, Michael Peters. And 23 is Chris Johnson. Away they go, another even break as they tear off down that first straight. The man in white making it down to the turn first, but who's that sneaking through on the inside? Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson it is, powering down that back straight then, moving the rest in his wake. from Michael Peters, Teri Massingham. And it's all happening here this afternoon. Chris Johnson. From Hailing Island and Essex. Certainly setting a pace here. It's been time to compare that to the one on Lee Street. Now comes the checkered flag. There it is, another win. For Chris Johnson, first time out this afternoon. 36, one Race 4, 350cc Open. A win there for number 23, Chris Johnson. Second place, number 36, Marc Szarek. Third place to number 5, Etherington. And in fourth place, number 137. Michael Peters. Fifth was 213, Teri Massingham. Sixth was 84, Stuart Walker. Seventh was 461, John Meredith. Eighth was number 7, Brian Pike. Ninth was number 43, Stuart Allen. And 10th was number 99, Martin French. No other finishes. So Lee Street quite a bit faster there, 3 seconds almost faster. See how the day progresses. There was no one there to push either of them. Here we go then, race 5. Tim Phillips, Pete Langram, Robin Wright, Keith Richards, Michael Stoke and Kay Knight. 83, Pete Langram from Keith Richards, from Rob Wright. And these other 3 lads all having their own private battle at the back. Now I don't know whether to watch them 3 or these 3. I'm sure the Lord will give me the eye. Here they come. Pete Richards takes the wide line, shutting the door on Pete Langram. Then it's Robin Wright. And a right little big dog battle going on here at the back. I really don't know which one of these to watch, you know. 24, Tim Phillips, and 47, Mike Stote, and 216 tonight. Look at those 143, Keith Richards, from Pete Langram, from Robin Wright. 3 regular campaigners down here in the southern centre, and the other 3 somewhat spread apart now. Those front 3 are really going for it. Keith Richards, man of a wealth of experience in Class 1 racing, rode solos for about 20 years before he decided to go into sidecar racing. Doing that now for 67. Here they come then, the checkered flag is out, who's it going to be? For my money, Robin Wright gets it from Keith Richards and Pete Langram in third. A win there for number 33, Robin Wright and Robin Meredith. In second place was number 143, and that was of course Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister. In third place was number 83, number 83, Pete Langram and Kevin Colborne. In fourth place was number 24, Tim Phillips and Stephen James. And in fifth place, number 47, Mike Stoke and Martin Davis. No 6th finisher, the winner's time 1 minute 34.77 seconds. From the top 33, 143, 83, 24, 47, 1 minute 34.77. From the top there, 33, 143, 83, 24, 47, 1 minute 34.77 seconds. These are the 500cc solo open. These are the big ones of the solo classes. Good lineup of riders here, although from memory I can tell you number 10, Dave Rumsey, won't be playing in this one. problems up there on the start line. 101 Dave Wiseman, 189 Rob Snow, 69 Kate Easterbrook, 150 Sean Broad, 213 Teri Massingham. Here they go, down the first straight. One man long gone in front of all the others as he turns on the power. Number 971, the additional runner, Justin Elkins. 971, Justin Elkins. Scorching off in front of everybody else. Had a tremendous ride up at the Barks the other week, and a bad start made him third all the way in the final. Hey, Dusty Day, absolutely brilliant. 971, Justin Elkins leads. From Scott Broad, on Dave Durham. Easterbrook, Teri Massingham, Rob Snow, Browne Grasstrack, Havill, Elkins in on the last lap. Scott Broad, Dave Durham, Easterbrook, 9 Rob Snow, then Browne Grasstrack. Shadows for myself, this is great. There's Justin Elkins, happy to Thailanders. His fortunes to a week from Scott Broad, Dave Durham. The Georgian Toilet Hire, Moorside Road, Winchester. Georgian Toilet Hire, Moorside Road, Winchester. A win there for the additional runner, number 971, Justin Elkins. Second place to number 150, Scott Broad. Third place, number 47, Dave Durham. Fourth place, number 69, and fifth place, number 189, Rob Snow, Kevin Easterbrook, sorry. Sixth place, number 86, Paul Pratt. Seventh place to number 183, Paul Havill. Eighth place, number 37. Ninth place, 551. And 10th place, 101. No other finishes. The winner's time, 1 minute 22.13. No Kevin Buck in this one, I'm afraid, but it's still a very strong line-up as they leave the line and come down the first straight. Number 91, Rob Melksham in the lead. 169, James Cawtheray in second, with Mike Toplis there in third. Rob Melksham then, leading this one. From Bristol, from James Cawtheray, from Mike Toplis. From 33. For Rob Melksham, James Cawtheray, Mike Toplis. Pretty well spread out and well behaved today as they go. 33, Darryl Nelson. There's the checkered flag for Rob Melksham from James Cawtheray and Mike Toplis. That's James Cawtheray. Third place to 36, Mike Toplis. Fourth place to 33, Darryl Nelson. Fifth place, 71, Barry Woodruff. Sixth place, 246, Marc Huzzel. Seventh place, number 46, John Weeks. Eighth place, number 267, Richard Beale. Ninth place to number 19. Must be an additional runner. 10th place to 97. And 11th place to 104, Robert Martin. No 12 finish at a winner's time, 1 minute 22.66 seconds. From the top, 91, 169, 36, 33, 71, 246, 46, 267, 19, 97 and 104. Event 10 Youth, Auto Cadet and Cadets. He should have 70, Darren Drew, 18, Daryl Richings, 4, Mr. Dean Spencer, first name, Mr. Dean Spencer, Daniel Spencer, and 93, James Shames. Well, James Shames, son of John Shames, is only 6 and it's his first ever go. So let's see how he gets on here. The tapes break, or they don't break, they part company, and away they go. One of them receiving a little bit of outside assistance there, but I won't tell anybody, honest. And away they go. You see John Shanes over there seeing his lad off, and round the first turn they come then, the old helmet and boot brigades. You see what I mean? All I can see is a big pair of boots and a crash helmet coming down there with a motorbike stuck between them. Here they come. 18 is out in front. And that's Daryl Richings. And there's 181 there. Strutting his stuff, but I haven't got a 181 in the programme. As I have, I've got a Matthew Saul, and here comes 93, James Shanes. Look at him go, look at him twisting that throttle, having another gear. Go on, mate. And bringing up the rear there is number 4, Daniel Spencer, on the antique Husky 50. Here they come then, number 20 in the lead, Darren Drew from 18, Daryl Richings, as they lap the tail ender. Oh, this side must be going. I can hardly see if there's anybody coming round. There goes 181, Matthew Saul. Oh, there's some fast stuff happening on this corner as one of our Lippmans gets lapped by one of the bigger ones. And it is number 20, Darren Drew. It looks like a Honda 90. And then there's 18, Daryl Richings. And there goes the win for number 20. Declan Richards, it looks like now. And they've got the eyesight back. This race is sponsored by Salisbury Roofing Services of Downton. And the previous race was sponsored by Sparks of Winchester. What's that, electrical contractors? Sparks of Winchester. And this one by Salisbury Roofing Services, Downton. The revs rise. Starter not happy, here they come, down the first straight they go, another good break from the tapes there, and down they come. These ones looking a little more experienced than some of those previous, but look at that man who's gone out in front. Let's see who he is, he looks quick. What lies is now, quite open, it's number 25, that's C. Saunders. 25, Charlie Saunders on the RTS KX 100. And he's well clear of the rest of the field already. Scorching out of that turn, a superstar of the future, no doubt. It's 25, Charlie Saunders from number 80, which isn't really Tustin, it's Dean Cutler. Then 212, Luke Cox at 14, Luke Goody. Battle of the Lukes there. Luke's good to me. Round they come, round the pits. Number 25 on the last lap, that's Charlie Saunders. He's lap number 69. Oh, I don't know who he is anyway. And number 80, 14, 122 and 212, all in close attendance there. As the checker flag comes out. For the winner, number 25, Charlie Saunders. There goes number 80, 122, 14, 212. Charlie Saunders, second place to number 80, Dean Cutler, and in third place was number 122, Jody Hodgson. Fourth place to number 14, Luke Goody. Fifth place, number 212, Luke Cox. Sixth place to number 70, Declan Richins. Seventh place to number 83, yes, Gale. Stephen Gale, I think that was. Eighth was 27, C. Langram. Ninth was number 24, S. Walker. 10th was number 49. And 11th was number 69. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 38.71 seconds. 1 minute 38.71 seconds. So 10 seconds slower than the 250 Open and 10 seconds faster than the Vintage. Oh, here they go again before I get a chance to get that one out again. These are the 500cc Solo Open, the big ones, chap, in the solo class this afternoon. This race is sponsored by South Coast Fencing. And here they come, number 91, from Melksham, from Dave Durham, from Scott Gurd. And the race continuing down the back straight, and around they come. Heading for another one here, from Dave Durham, from Scott Broad, from number 461, John Meredith. All happening here this afternoon. Thank you to our sponsors this afternoon. This one's sponsored by 91, John Bell, 47, Dave Durham, 150, Scott Broad, 36, Mike Toplis, Chris still blasts past. 91, Ron Melksham, 2 rides, 2 wins this afternoon. There's Dave Durham in second place, followed by Scott Broad, Mike Toplis, John Meredith, first 4 from this one to the final, and it was won by number 91, Rod Melksham. Second place, number 47, Dave Durham. Third place, number 150, Scott Broad. Fourth place, 36, Mike Toplis. Fifth place, 461, John Meredith. Sixth place, 82, Chris Still. Seventh place, number 921, Phil Spencer. And in 8th place, number 97. Winner's time, 1 minute 24.72 seconds. Looking for number 6, Gary Evans. 69 was Kevin Easterbrook. Here they come, down the first straight then. This race sponsored by South Coast Fencing, Alsford Road, off the A31 near Winchester. Lovely to see so many people coming out and sponsoring the events this afternoon. Oh, that turn they come then. 46, John Weeks goes for it. From Matt Etherington in second place. Then 69, Kevin Easterbrook. Those 3 well clear of the rest of the field. Bit of a battle going on there. Come on. 46. From 5. 69. That's John Weeks in the lead there. There goes the last lap break to 46. John Weeks, 1 lap from victory from Matt Etherington. From Kevin Easterbrook. Got a bit of a gap to John Shanes. And number 70, T. Bishop. 551, heading clear. There was number 6, Gary Evans, for a win. for John Weeks from that Etherington, Easterbrook. Race 11 then, sponsored by South Coast Fencing, was a win for number 46, John Weeks. Second place, number 5, Matt Etherington. Third place, number 69, Kevin Easterbrook. Fourth place, number 193, John James. Fifth place, number 70, Tony Bishop. Sixth place to 183, Paul Havill. Seventh place to 551, Kevin Beer. Eighth place to number 6, Gary Evans. And ninth place to number 99, Martin French. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.21 seconds. Solo, this race sponsored by Alan Lear Motorcycles, Hyde Street, Winchester. Nice to see so much local interest in local grass track. We look for 11, Andy Down. 68, Ian Warner. 120, Dave Hammond. At 181, Kevin Ackers. 17, Roland Fotheringham. Oh, away they go down the straight there. These are the pre-75cc solos. All I can say to you is that the things must have been manufactured before 1975. Goes to the front, then he cuts out his machine stops, he gets off the track. Well, bad luck for him there on that Jawa. First he'd have to get the Gomm out that he won on last week. Meanwhile, the race continues. The machine looking very sorry for itself. But the race goes on. 181, Kevin Ackers in the lead. From 174 in second place, that's Ian Guthridge. He's had a long drive down this afternoon. Well, bad luck there for Alan Harmer. Hopefully he can do something to come out the rest of the meeting. That is 181, Kevin Ackers from Ian Guthridge. Ian Guthridge now making up a few yards from number 120, Dave Hammond in third place. Lapping the tail ender as they go, Kevin Ackers down that back straight, best I've ever seen him go. Ian Guthridge in hot pursuit in that second place. The other side of the ropes at the moment. Kevin Ackers then takes the checkered flag from Ian Guthridge in hot pursuit there. Finish 120. I'll leave the rest of the lap scores because somebody was getting a lap there. Race 12, the pre-75 solo, sponsored by Alan Lear Motorcycles of Hyde Street, Winchester. A win there for number 181, Kevin Ackers. Second place, number 174, Ian Guthridge. Third place, number 120, Dave Hammond. Fourth place, 262, Jack Walker. Fifth place to 313, S. Cox. Sixth place to 80, Willie Tustin. And seventh place to 68, Ian Warner. Eighth place, number 17, R. Fotheringham. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 34.94 seconds. From the top. Here they come then, the right-hand charioteers. Those little green men go down into the first turn first. It's John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Number 184 on their machine. They had a cracking race last week, came second in the final after a very, very, very good scrap with Paul Whiteman. And he looks on form this afternoon. No Paul Whiteman to worry about here this afternoon, but there's plenty of other opposition for him. 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. From 118, Wayne Westaway. It's Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney in second place. It's John Hiscock and Simon Wall leading. From 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. go then. John Hiscock certainly stamping his authority on this one. I think they ought to bring a van or a pickup across and pick that bike up. It's very difficult to push. 184. John Hiscock and Simon Wall with one more lap to go from Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. And I'm not sure who that is in all that green. 51, Rick McAuley. John Stafford. Carl Squirrel. It doesn't look like Carl Squirrel, but that's what it says in the programme. That's official. Might not be right, but it's official. 184. John Hiscock and Simon Wall take the win. Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. Then Mr. McAuley, Rick McAuley, and John Stafford, and Marc Szarek bringing up the rear. Open and a win for number 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Second place to 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. Third place to number 51. That's Rick McAuley and Paul Edmonds. Fourth place, number 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. And in fifth place, number 16, Marc Szarek and Kev Fuller. No sixth finisher, the winner's time, 1 minute 41.44 seconds. Gary Parmenter and Ian the Amis. No Trevor Colvin, I'm afraid. Ian the Amis riding a machine that has been fettled this week by Simon Wall, who was passenger to the winning outfit in that last race. Paul Grayson on the inside, Rick McAuley on the outside. The revs rise, tapes fly, and here they come. Nice even break as they come down the first straight. It is 183, Ian the Amis and Paul Phillips from Gary and Craig Parmenter in second place. Then Andy Robson in third. Then Ian McAuley. 183 then, following the winning ways of 184 in that first race. Here they come. 183. Then it's Gary Parmenter, Andy Robson, Rick McAuley. Ian McAuley. Right 50 and 51, right 3 gathers to go now, do they? Round they come. 183. Ian the Amis and Paul Phillips. 2 more laps to do, I think. Well, Gary and Craig Parmenter from Essex. In a very strong second place. Nice to see Paul Grayson going right-handed, normally left-hand contender, but with no left-hand racing this weekend, he didn't want to sit at home and do nothing. He's brought the right-hander out. 1 more lap to go for Ian the Amis and Paul Phillips. Then the Parmenter boys, father and son, Gary and Craig, and Andy Robson and Keith Pitts. And Ian McAuley and Mick Blaney. With Paul Grayson. John Grayson bringing up the rear. There goes the checkered flag then. Close finish there, but Ian the Amis and Paul Phillips holding on to it. From Gary and Craig Parmenter in second place. Paul Phillips in second place, it was number 18, Gary and Craig Parmenter. In third place was number 52, Andy Robson and Keith Pitts. Fourth place was number 50, Ian McAuley and Mick Blaney. And in fifth place was number 8, Paul and John Grayson. No sixth finisher, the winner's time, 1 minute 39.75 seconds. Race 15 on the line, and away they go then. Down the first straight they go. That looked like Alan Harmer belting down there on that motorbike. Look while the others push his bike back. He's no fool, is he? Look. Round they come then. 1-2-1. Alan Harmer on the 500 drop. The one he used to win big last week. Back out and in front of it again this week. And number 11 is in second place, Andy Downs. Problems for Gary Hayward. Looks down at that engine. Pulls onto the centre green. Alan Harmer right out in front and going for gold here this afternoon. Brilliant piece of touring there, real track sharp craft and master of work. It's Alan Harmer from number 11. Andy Downs, James Peters, Dave Hammond. Andy Cutler. Just tested. On the last lap, 1-2-1, Alan Harmer leads. Number 11 hands down. James Peters. 8-1. Adrian Cutler. Stuart Allen. Oh, look at these thrown a right ding dong battle here. 68-6-7-1 right there close together, but the win goes to Alan Harmer, number 1-2-1. Well, Andy Downs in second place on a Jawa. James Peters on a Jawa. Right engine, and a win there for number 1-2-1, Alan Harmer. Second place to number 11, Andy Downs. Third place to 45, James Peters. Fourth place, number 1-2-0, Dave Hammond. Fifth place, 43, Stuart Allen. Sixth place, 6-7-1, John Jordicott. Seventh place, number 68, Ian Warner. Eighth place, number 97, Adrian Cutler. And ninth place, number 101. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 27.39 seconds. Race 16. Sponsored by Bikers of North Battersea in Southampton, and away they go. It's the Solo Open upright engine, 500 cc's, up to 500. Round they come. Number 104 it is that leads. .104 is Bob Martin. Robert Martin on the Wolf Jawa 500 from Calmore. Round that turn, high wide 921 picks it up. Earl Spencer from 246, Mark Huzzel from Robert Martin. 159 and 6 bringing up the rear. Rodney Elmore, Gary Evans. Well, on the front line. Taking a little bit of mud line. We've got 921. Bill Spencer on his last lap from Mark Huzzel. From John Shames. From Robert Martin. .35, Steve Gurd. 159, Rodney Elmore. Shut the flag out. It's a win for 921. Will Spencer. From Mark Huzzel. Rob Snow. In first place, it was 921, Bill Spencer. Second place, 246, Mark Huzzel. Third place, number 187, 189, Rob Snow. Fourth to 104, Rob Martin. Fifth place, number 35, Steve Gurd. Sixth place to 159, Rodney Elmore. And seventh place, number 6, Gary Evans. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 35.79 seconds. Go through the others later because these ones are on the line. 4. 500cc Sidecar Open. Race 17. Additional runners are number 10, T. Cook and T. Greenwood. Tony Cook and Terry Greenwood. Additional runners in this race. No number 47, Ryan Stone. Down the numbers. Pete Langram, Tony Cook, side by side into that top corner. Pete Langram had a good afternoon's racing this afternoon, and Tony Cook trying to spoil it for him as they go down that back straight, elbow to elbow. You can put them both in the back of a transit van as they go down there. Tony Cook going to slight advantage on that turn. Pete Langram really winding out bottom on the outside. He wants to look well down. Tony Cook got a bit of that one by that inside tight line, and Pete Langram forced to go around the outside. Pete Langram not giving up yet though. He's in hot pursuit from Ronan Wright, then Rob Wright and Ronan Meredith, sorry, they're in third place. Then Keith Richards. Not having such a good ride this time. He was very, very fast first time out. Rob Wright. Those positions running unchanged. They go down the back straight, round the pit turn. Checkered flag is being made ready for them. Number 10, Tony Cook and Jerry Greenwood open their account with a win. Pete Langram in second, Rob Wright in third, Keith Richards in fourth. Additional runner there, number 10, Tony Cook and Terry Greenwood. In second place was number 83, Pete Langram and Kevin Colborne. And in third place was number 33, Rob Wright and Roland Meredith. And in fourth place, 143, Keith Richards and Gale Demonstrator. In fifth place, number 24, Tim Phillips. Oh, back to the 250cc Open. There's Woody Tustin on that trusted BSI. Here's Barry Bates. If we can get a bigger name for Grasstrack as they've got in banking, we'd be all right. Away they go then. Looks like somebody's been left on the line. Down the first straight they go. Paul Simmons and Chris Still having another one of their titanic battles as they come round the first turn. Chris Still goes wide. Paul Simmons pointing up on the inside. Who's going to have this one? Chris Still just in front of Paul Simmons at this point. Then it's 201. Lee Pitman, then Steve Lee, then Barry Bates. The next man I can pick out there is Willie Tustin. Bob's videos here this afternoon, doing a grand job. The widest came past him. Paul Simmons now takes the lead. From 82, Chris Still in second place. Then Lee Pitman, then Steve Lee. Barry Bates. Charlie Patterson. And the race continues. And what these front four are going a little bit quicker than the rest of the field. And round they come then. It is the last lap flag for Paul Simmons. From Lee Pitman. From Chris Still. From Steve Lee. Then Barry Bates. Charlie Patterson. And number 120. And Woody Tustin. And Ian Pope and Kevin Taylor. And number 66. The win going to 31, Paul Simmons. Steve Lee, Chris Still, Barry Bates, Charlie Patterson, number 120. A win for number 31, Paul Simmons. Second place to number 201, Lee Pitman. Third place to number 93, Steve Lee. Fourth place to number 82, Chris Still. Fifth place to number 1, Barry Bates. Sixth place to number 95, Charlie Patterson. Seventh place to number 120. Eighth place to number 8, Woody Tustin. Ninth place to 171, that's Ian Pope. And in 10th place, number 126, Taylor. Now the finishes, the winner's time is 1:30.59. I do believe it's 50 years of Greaves this year. I think they founded in 1953 up there in Essex. And this is their 50 years, half-century celebration station season. Love to see one here out on the grass. Flat out then, down that first straight they go. That looks like Dave Peaty, number 116, that takes to the front. Brian Cooper, I think, in second place, number 167. Let's see what happens as they go past. 116 it is. Dave Peaty on the jab from 37. Richard Cooper on a rudge. Only 4 riders in this one. As they power on round that pit's turn. Past Bob's videos, past the grass at 10. Now past the papers this afternoon. They're all there for your entertainment. 116, Dave Peaty. From 37, Richard Cooper. 213, John Baldwin. And 159, Rod Elmore. Rod's been around a long time too. I don't know if it's quite as long as that motorbike. But he's been campaigning the grass down here for many seasons. It's always lovely to see these boys turn out. I got too old for it many years ago. But these boys are still lapping it up. past that flag for 116. Dave Beattie on the Rotax Jack. From 37, Richard Cooper on the Rudge. Then another Rudge for John Baldwin. And the Greaves. Bringing up here. Now look at Rodney going on that Greaves. I think he means business on this the last lap. He's determined to have him, you know. Let's see what happens. Dave Beattie well clear up there in the lead. From Richard Cooper in second place. The Jack rules the roost. It has done on grass for almost a century, well, it seems like one. Round they come. 116. Dave Beattie on the Rotax Jack. From 37, Richard Cooper on that Rudge. And now the battle of these two, but John Baldwin. Oh no, now who did have that then? That was rather close on the line, you know. I don't think John Baldwin should have shut that off. A win, and a good win for number 116, Dave Beattie on the Rotax Jack. Second place was number 37, Richard Cooper on the Rudge. That's good. Third place was number 159, Rob Gale said he was determined to get him. And in fourth place was number 213, John Baldwin. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 47.59 seconds. 1 minute 47.55. Shane Hooper, John Chaldicott, Stuart Allen, Gordon Walker, James Peters, Michael Peters.
Yeah.
461, Jack Meredith. There they go then, off the start line, down that straight they go, and Lee Street has the best of it. Quality Street on the 330 Honda. Engine made in Japan, you know. Not sure they're supposed to be 155, but we'll keep our eyes on that one. Lee Street well clear of that second place man as they power around that corner. It's L for leather. Down the straight is number 75. On the Tuesday. Must be 155, Shane Hooper. And the race continues. 43, Stuart Allen on the Westaway. John Chaldicott on the Jawa. Gordon Walker on the laid-down Jawa. Here comes 75, Lee Street. He's the man in front on the 330 two-stroke Honda. Look at these two side by side over the good old Matt Etherington. Now ahead of number 155. Shane Hooper from 461. Jack Meredith. Lee Street over. There is a 75. Lee Street takes the win. Quality Street. Number 5. Matt Etherington. 155. Shane Hooper, 461. Jack Meredith. A win there for number 75, Lee Quality Street. In second place was number 5, Matt Etherington. In third place, 155, Shane Hooper. Fourth place, 461, Jack Meredith. Fifth place, number 137, Michael Peters. Sixth place, number 45, James Peters. Seventh place, number 84, Gordon Walker. Eighth place, number 43, Stuart Allen. And ninth place, number 671, John Chaldicott. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 24.78 seconds. At only £1, it's a bargain. Away they go then. These are the 350cc Solo Open, race sponsored by the Builder Centre, Albrook Hill, Eastleigh. And 83, Nathan Irwin goes out in front. Right Toplis is right there. Look at that third and fourth there. Nathan Irwin, Marc Szarek, Chris Johnson, Andy Gomm. Chris Johnson now going to go at Mike Toplis. From Canby Island in Essex, he's really going for it this afternoon as he moves up into second place. Looks a little way ahead of him. That's Nathan Irwin. From Chris Johnson, from Mike Toplis. From Andy Gomm. And Graham Pike. Teri Massingham. Martin Prince. Last lap to make those out. 83, Nathan Irwin scored towards victory. And Chris Johnson in second place. Then Mike Toplis. Chris Johnson, very stylish. New lad to me, I must admit. I don't remember seeing him before, and he's really strong. 83. Nathan Irwin takes a second place from Chris Johnson in second. Doing very well in his debut meeting. From 36 on Toplis. 261, Andy Gomm. And number 7, Ground Pike. Teri Massingham picks herself up off the floor. Didn't see her go down. Well, at least she's up and okay. Right-handers then sitting on the line. No Paul Grayson this one. We look for John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. Marc Szarek and Kev Fuller. Wayne Westaway. And away to go. 183. Ian Leamis and Paul Phillips down to the first turn first. Swerving the throttle out of that turn and down that back straight they go. Ian Leamis and Paul Phillips from Gary and Craig Parmenter. See a race go the same as this earlier on. Round they come. 183. Ian Leamis and Paul Phillips. On the car, Parmenter boys. From Wayne Westaway. And Mark Courtney. John Stafford. Carl Squirrel. Marc Szarek and Kev Fuller bringing up the rear. 183. Ian Leamis and Paul Phillips. From Gary and Craig Parmenter in second. Then Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. Positions remaining absolutely the same. Round they come then. 183. Ian Leamis and Paul Phillips on the last lap. From the Parmenter boys in second. Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney in third. John Stafford, Carl Squirrel, Marc Szarek and Fuller. .183 then, Ian Leamis and Paul Phillips take the checkered flag. From the Parmenter boys in second, and Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney, John Stafford, Carl Squirrel. And bringing up the rear, number 16, Marc Szarek and Kev Fuller. Sidecar Open, race 22 in your programme, a win for number 183. Ian Leamis and Paul Phillips. In second place was number 18, Gary and Craig Parmenter. In third place, number 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. Fourth place, 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. And fifth place, number 16, Marc Szarek and Kev Fuller. No sixth finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 36.66. .184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall leading down to the first turn. John Hiscock, Simon Wall, going for 2 from 2. And it's 50 Ian McAuley, 51 Rick McAuley, and 52 E. Robson. Big scrap going on there for that second place between the McAuleys, and the other ones come through now. So I think that's Rick McAuley now from Ian McAuley. Son overtakes father. Father will have to show that whippersnapper what it's all about. 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. From the McAuleys. Andy Robson. Lovely circuit, and I'll keep saying it, but always felt well at home here. Quite a breeze blowing. That'll stop the riders getting hot-tempered, won't it? 184, John Hiscock, with 1 lap to go. From Rick McAuley, from Ian McAuley, from Andy Robson. Out of the last turn then, for the last time, making it look simple. Taking a wide line out there in that loose, it's John Hiscock and Simon Wall. To number 50, Ian McAuley and Mick Laney. And in fourth place, number 52, Andy Robson and Keith Pitts. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 40.37 seconds. 1 minute 40.37 seconds. CC sidecar practice, moped speedway, evening disco and live band. On Sunday the 6th of July, the European 500cc sidecar semi-final, support classes, 500cc international solos, 500cc sidecars, 1000 right-hand sidecars, Essex Air Ambulance helicopter. Here comes Rob Melksham. Rob Melksham from White Toplis, from James Cawtheray, Evan Easterbrook, Paul Havill, Adrian Cutler. A lot of riders out there, but it's spacing themselves out very well today. There's not too many of them changing places. I'm just under the clock. Rob Melksham it is, from 36, Mike Toplis, 169, James Cawtheray, Kevin Easterbrook, Paul Havill, Adrian Cutler, Marc Huzzel, number 37. 91 then. Rob Melksham it is, from Bristol, leading the pack. Goes round on his last lap, pulling away from the rest of the field. The battle now between Mike Toplis and James Cawtheray is really hotting up as they come down that back straight. The very experienced Mike Toplis, the comeback man after a couple of years in the wilderness, is the 169 James Cawtheray. Rob Melksham takes the win. Mike Toplis gets the second. That is 169 James Cawtheray. A win there for number 91, Rob Melksham. Second place to number 36, Mike Toplis. Third place to number 169 James Cawtheray, and fourth number 69 Kevin Easterbrook. Fifth was number 246 Marc Huzzel. Sixth was 97. Seventh was 183. Eighth was number 19. Ninth was number 37, and 10th number 101. No other finishes. The winner's time 1 minute 25.91 seconds. The result remains the same, but your score points charts will need a little bit of alteration if you've already done them. Here we go then, a race 25, the 500cc solo open. Looks like Justin Elkin. Justin Elkin from Scott Broad, from Dave Durham. Lovely to see so many clubmen down here having a go. They do seem short on good clubmen. From 150 Scott Broad, from Dave Durham, from John Williams. Then Darryl Nelson, Barry Woodruff. 104 Robin Martin, 189. 551, Kevin Beer. 971, Justin Elkin, on the last lap round. Looking at that Kevin Beer, he sneaks through on the inside. 150, Scott Broad holding on to second, then Dave Durham, then John Weeks. Darryl Nelson and Barry Woodruff still having that big gold battle together. And Rob Snow and Rob Martin. 971 takes the win. Here is a lap in arrears. It's 150 Scott Broad in second from Dave Durham from John Weeks. A win for number 971. Justin Elkin, additional rider to your programme. In second place is number 150 Scott Broad. Third place number 47 Dave Durham. Fourth place number 46 John Weeks. Fifth place number 71 Barry Woodruff. Sixth place number 33 Darryl Nelson. Seventh place number 189 Rob Snow. Eighth place number 104 Rob Martin. And in fifth place number 551 Kevin Beer. No other finishes. The winner's time 1 minute 21.24 seconds. On the line they are. A little bit of rain in the air. Sorry about that. Don't see Matt Reed at John Hiscock's van today. Kawasaki KX250, Sullivan's engine, it says. New track, £250. Ring 01794 324 353. At that price, I'm thinking of reaching for my mobile phone now. For sale, C number 97, 500cc Westlake upright, £500. Who said Grasstrack was dear? I think that's cheap for starting racing. Here they come then, the All Helmet Boot Brigade. 18 leads 20. Darryl Richings from Darren Drew. Past the commentary box first. Steaming up here in the commentary box, can't see who's going by. 93 goes by, James Shanes. And number 4, Daniel Spencer. Is that Phil Spencer's son, I wonder? And the last lap flag goes out for number 20, Darren Drew. Gorgeous pass there. Look at that number 18 going after him, Darryl Richings. Come back here, he said. I'm going to have you. So they lap the tail enders. I think the Auto Cadets are 50cc automatic machines, and the Cadets I think go up to 80 or possibly up to 100cc. Don't get much youth Grasstrack at our way, so we'll not get used to seeing these lads and knowing the classes. But round they come. Checkered flag goes out for number 20, Darren Drew. 122, Jody Hodgson. 14, Luke Goody. 212, Luke Cox. They were the top 5 first time out. Let's see how they go this time out. They're all on the line. Red flag goes down. And away they go, down the first straight. Another good even break. And away they go. Who's that gone very fast round that turn? I bet that's Charlie Saunders, you know. Not have any money you like, that's Charlie Saunders coming round there. Havill giving it what for? 25. Charlie Saunders in it. From number 4, Peace. 14. Holding second place is Luke Goody. Somebody got a 4-stroke out there, all right, hasn't they? Charlie Saunders going for gold. On the RTS, AX100 Kawasaki. Luke Goody. Jody Hodgson. 83 on that 4-stroke Honda, Stephen Gale. And the race is warming up. .25, Charlie Saunders, just 1 lap from victory now. Must be a lap of the rears. 14, Luke Goody in second place. From 212, Luke Cox in third. Problems for number 80 there. Dean Cutler on the Honda 185 from Beerwood. He pulls out with problems. So the win for number 25. 212. Box 40, Luke Goody. 122, Jody Hodgson. 2, 14, 122, 83, 70, 24, 49, 69, 1 minute 41.43 seconds. These are up to 500cc solo open, first 4 to the final. Race sponsored by South Coast Bank. Here they come then, 31, Paul Simmons leads from 23, Chris Johnson from Barry Woodruff. From 155, Shane Hooper. Chris Johnson's got a better of Paul Simmons on that turn. 350cc machine now leading the 252 stroke. It's 23. Chris Johnson. Paul Simmons, Shane Hoover, Barry Woodruff, Teri Massingham, Rob Snow, Adrian Cutler, Caddy, 23, Chris Johnson leads from Paul Simmons. From Shane Hoover, Barry Woodruff, Teri Massingham, Rob Snow, Adrian Cutler, and Craig Caddy. 23 then, Chris Johnson takes the win. Paul Simmons, good second place there, only riding a 250cc machine. Then is Shane Hoover, Barry Woodruff, Teri Massingham, Rob Snow, Adrian Cutler. 3, Chris Johnson. Second place to 31, Paul Simmons. Third place to 155, Shane Cooper. Fourth place, number 71, Barry Woodruff. Fifth place, number 213, Teri Massingham. Sixth place to 189, Rob Snow. Seventh place, 97, Adrian Cutler. And in eighth place, number 19, Craig Caddy. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 24.48 seconds. Top class 1000cc sidecars, top class 750 Continental sidecars, and top class right-hand 1000cc sidecars. There next week at the Battle of Britain, Collier Street. All roads lead there. Round the turn then they go. This race sponsored by Alan Leo Motorcycles from Hyde Street, Winchester. Quite a few motorcyclists down there with their bikes on their way in, so I hope you'll give him a look in. Give him the benefit of a little bit of your dough for the dough he's put in here today. Race 29. At Elvin round they come. It's Ian Guthridge that leads. From Kevin Ackers in second place. I think the last time these two boys came out, they were the other way about. So this should level some points up. It's Ian Guthridge from Kevin Ackers. The pre-75 Solo Open. Round they come then, Ian Guthridge. Looks like he's got it all his own way this time. From Kevin Ackers in second place. And number 80, Willie Tustin on the 250 BSI, Birmingham Small Arms. Then 175. Hey, McEwen. One on the Adrian McEwen on the Hagen Jawa 500 from Swindon. A win for number 174, Ian Guthridge. Second place, number 181, Kevin Ackers. Third place to number 80, sorry. Third place, number 80, Willie Tustin. Fourth place, 175, Adrian McClure. And in fifth place, number 68, Ian Warner. No other finishes. The winner's time, 1 minute 34.25 seconds. Oh, interesting enough that Tim Phillips rides a 500 Gomm, Rob Wright rides a Phoenix Jawa 500, Mike Stone at GM 500, Pete Langram at SGM Jawa 500, Keith Richards a Phoenix Jawa 500, and Chris Knight a KLS 500. Wow. 500cc sidecars here, going for action. Oh, a bit of a staggered start really, and somebody's still not really got it going, has he? And meanwhile, Tony Cook picks it up. Tony Cook and Terry Greenwood out of that first turn first. Going for gold here this afternoon. Pete Langram and Kerry Colborne in second place. Then number 47, who seems to only have first gear in his gearbox, Mike Stote. Underneath that rope into safety. Number 10, Tony Cook and Terry Greenwood. From 83, Pete Langram and Kevin Colborne. 47, Mike Stoke, Martin Davis. Terry Greenwood. Terry Greenwood having a look over his shoulder to see where the opposition is, and he's within striking distance, you know, 83, Pete Langram and Kevin Colborne. They chase down that back straight. Those two look quite evenly matched, you know. They can't actually, Tony Cook can't actually get away, and Pete Langram's having trouble catching up. What a yard there. Already losing the coming on. There's the number 10, Tony Cook takes the checkered flag from Pete Langram in second after a brave try there. A win for number 10, Tony Cook and Terry Greenwood. Second place to 83, Pete Langram and Kevin Colborne. And in third place, number 47, Mike Stoke and Martin Davis. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 33.12. Away to go then. Alan Harmer makes the trap down the first straight. Can anybody catch him? He has a win under his belt already. He seems to be the man to catch here this afternoon. Almost 5-footed. Alan Harmer, number 121. Well clear. The 39, Gary Hayward in second place. So the Godden in first place and another Godden in second place as they go round that turn at the moment. Gary Hayward, up-and-coming young lad from the Orpington area of Kent. Oh dear, 159, got the old ball pushing it centre. Just got it well, pushing that one to the centre ground. But the Godden is leading at the moment. It's 121, Alan Harmer. From second place, number 39, Gary Hayward. From Phil Spencer looked like another Godden. And then Rob Snow on a Jawa. Stuart Allen on a Westaway. Gary Evans on a Jawa, number 35, Steve Gurd also on a Jawa. So it's the Robson day out. On the last left flag, it's Alan Harmer. From 39, sorry, Gary Hayward. From Phil Spencer, Rob Snow, Stuart Allen. And look at this ding-dong battle for those last two as they battle it out as Alan Harmer comes through on the inside of the pair of them, and Alan Harmer wins. Number 35 and 6 are a lap in arrears. Here comes 39, Gary Hayward. From Phil Spencer. Gobbs 1, 2 and 3, and it's 189. And a win for number 121, Alan Harmer. Second place, 39, Gary Hayward. Third place, 921, Phil Spencer. Fourth place, 189, Rob Snow. Fifth place, number 43, Stuart Allen. Fifth place, Stuart Allen. Sixth place, 35, Steve Gurd. And seventh place, number 6, Gary Evans. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 37.83. Flat out off the start they go then. Race 32. 500cc solo, open, upright engine. It's up to 500cc's, run what you run. Obviously got an upright engine. Here they come then. Flat out of that turn. We've got Adrian Cutler going forward here. There's Adrian Cutler from number 120. Dave Hammond in second place. And it's all systems go. Who's that man in third? Struggling to take second. He's got to second. Who's that guy in fourth? Up to third and 1 second. There goes Adrian Cutler. That's bad news for him whilst in the lead. He's thrown it all away. It's number 11 now. Andy Downs, the man that goes out in front, takes on that first place. Adrian Cutler pushing his machine to one side. Dave Wiseman missing the wreckage. So, number 11, Andy Downs leads. Over that turn he comes. I bet he's enjoying this one. One more lap to go for Andy Downs. From 120, Dave Hammond. From 246, Marc Huzzel. Then 104, Rob Martin. 45, James Peters. 671, John Shortycroft. 101. There goes the checkered flag. It's number 11 that wins. Andy Downs from Mark Huzzel. From Dave Hammond, relegated to third place on the line. Then Rob Martin, a win for number 11, Andy Downs. Second place, number 246, Mark Huzzel. Third place, 120, Dave Hammond. Fourth place, 104, Rob Martin. Fifth place, number 45, James Peters. Sixth place, number 671, John Shortycroft. And seventh place, number 101, Dave Wiseman. Now the finishes, the winner's time was 1 minute 38.68 seconds. 1 minute 38.68 seconds. 250cc solos on the way down the back straight. Paul Simmons gets the best of it. Chris Still goes there with him. Down to the first turn they go. Right there, elbow to elbow as they come around that first turn. Chris Still squeezes that throttle on. Goes a little wide and comes out that turn in first place. Paul Simmons aims up on the inside, takes it back to him on the straight. Then it's Steve Lew, then it's Lee Pitman, then it's Barry Bates. Chris Still right on the right-hand shoulder of Paul Simmons there, determined not to give an inch as they come down into the pits turn. Round past Bob's Videos, that's about there. Grasstrack about there. Clayton about there. Now you know where they're situated as you come round to your interval. It's 31. Paul Simmons, it's Chris Still, it's Steve Lee, and then Lee Pitman. Well, Chris Still running like a shadow on Paul Simmons' shoulder there. He's going to push him all the way. Every bastard. They come round now, they're going to see that last lap flag. I know it's just one lap left to do it all in. And Chris Still just has the advantage as they go past this time. Paul Simmons holding on to that tight inside line. Chris Still going around the outside. Paul Simmons coming back at him. Now they get up mixed up with the tail end, but one either side of that. That slowed Chris Still up, I think, just a fraction. Just enough to let Paul Simmons get clear. They come around the last turn for the last time. The last lap flag goes out, the checkered flag goes out, as the last lap flag goes down. It's 31, Paul Simmons, 82, Chris Still, then Steve Lee, then Lee Pitman on the win for number 31, Paul Simmons on the Simmons Yamaha. In second place was number 82, Chris Still. Third place was number 93, Steve Lee. Fourth place was number 201, Lee Pitman. Fifth place was number 1, Barry Bates. Sixth place was number 95. That's Charlie Patterson. Seventh place was 171, Ian Pope. Eighth place was 126, Kevin Taylor. And ninth place was 80, Woody Tustin. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 27.57. The vintage, post-vintage and pre-58 solo. No Stuart Town, or I can remember that, but as for the rest of it, your guess is as good as mine. We should get Richard Cooper and Rodney Elmore. Dave Beattie, I've seen them go by. Here they come then, down the straight. 5 of them doing battle. Dave Beattie on the Jap. Long gone, like they always were. Until that Czechoslovakian job, I think, came over here and upset us in the 60s on the speedway, and the Westaway took over in the 70s on the grass. Otherwise we could still have been riding then. He is 116, Dave Beattie, 37. Richard Cooper. I have to say they're very brave, you know, because if I had one of those, I don't think I want to risk breaking it. Where would you buy the spare part if you wanted it? I know Alan Bellham's got a lot of Jap stuff, but where you'd get bits for them brushes, I really don't know. Dave Beattie, the Southampton Speedway shirt. Leading from Brian Cooper, from Rodney Elmore, from John Baldwin. A Jap, a Rudge, a Greaves, and a Rudge. And, going by now, a Rudge. Built in the 30s, 70 years ago. That's older than most of us here. He's been apart from me, I'll kill him. 116, Dave Beattie on the last lap. On the jack, from the Rudge, from the Greaves, from the Rudge. And another Rudge. Rodney Elmore going up into second place. He's going to beat two of those Rudges with that 250cc Greaves. In Greaves' half-century year. And the Rudge comes back at him. He sneaks through on the inside. Who's he going to be when they get round here? In first place, it's Dave Beattie on the 500 Jack. Second place to 37 from 159 and 213. All very close together there at the finish. Vintage, post-vintage and pre-58 solo as the programme steadily goes by. Do you think they need more Phillips? Is that what it is? More Phillips required in the pits, please. Place 34, that's a good number. Vintage, post-vintage and pre-58 solos for win. 3 in a row for 116, Dave Beattie. Second place to number 37, Richard Cooper. Third place to number 159, Rodney Elmore. Fourth place, 213, John Baldwin. And then it's 167 in fifth place, Brian Cooper. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 56.58 seconds. Race 35 then on the line. Rose Rise tapes fly, and here they go. Nathan Irwin gets the best of the start. He hammers down towards that first turn. Chris Johnson is right there after him. Nathan Irwin leads Chris Johnson out in the second place. Nathan Irwin, Chris Johnson, Matt Etherington, Andy Gomm, Michael Peters, Teri Massingham. Really flying this afternoon on the 350. Been out a few times on the 500 lately, and the 350 got them scores. This weekend the 350 comes out for an airing. 183, Nathan Irwin. From 23, Chris Johnson. 8th month last, 1 lap to go for Nathan Irwin. From 23, Chris Johnson. Nathan Irwin, Clover in Sussex. Chris Johnson from Candy Island in Essex. Matt Etherington from Ramsgate in Kent. And Andy Gold from up there in the South Midland Centre somewhere. I always think I'm area. And it's Teri Massingham from Candy Island. Michael Peters, there goes the winner, 83, Nathan Irwin. That's Michael Peters there, he comes from the morning of the a win for number 83, Nathan Irwin. In second place, number 23, Chris Johnson. In third place, number 5, Matt Etherington. In fourth place, number 261, Andy Gomm. In fifth place, number 213, Teri Massingham. And in sixth place, number 137, Michael Peters. No other finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 20.89. From the top, 83, 23, 5, 261, 213, 137, 1 minute 20.89. Race 36 on the line. Here they come. Lee Street it is that goes into the lead. From Lennon, picks up a little bit there, but he holds the machine down on the ground and he's going for gold. It's 75 Lee Street from 115, from 5, sorry. Shane Hooper and Mike Toplis. And it's all systems go here this afternoon. Round the turn then, 75 Lee Street. On the Honda, 2-stroke from 36, Mike Toplis, Shane Hooper. And it's all happening here. At Husselberg, whatever you call it. 79, Lee Street with 1 lap to go. From Mike Toplis. From Shane Hooper. From number 7, Graham Pike. Then Gordon Walker. Oh, we have a tumbler. There's John Shane's gone down there. That's 43. Stuart Allen goes past. There's the checkered flag for number 75, Lee Street. From 36, Mike Toplis. Shane Hooper, score 99 Martin French, who's in rapid arrears. Finish number 7, Graham Pike. Oh, lovely to see John Shane's is up and okay. I don't quite know whether that marshal wants to do any longer or not. It was a win for 75, Lee Street. Second place, number 36, Mike Toplis. Third place, number 155, Shane Hooper. Fourth place, number 7, Graham Pike. Fifth place, number 84, Gordon Walker. Sixth place, number 43, Stuart Allen. Seventh place, number 99, Martin French. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 26.85 seconds. And when we go again a week Thursday, we should finalise what we are going to do. So watch this space for the Mason Aces' last presentation of the year on the 21st of September. These are the remaining races here at Huzzelbury. Huzzelbury? I don't know, Winchester to me. Round they come then. The 17th of Grasstrack Riders Association speaking. And we come round with 3-1-3 leading this one. And that's Steve Cox on the Hagen Jap 500, it says here, from Bridgewater. And he's leading. Open it is, and Vince's the 500cc Jap, 3-1-3 in the lead. 262 Jack Walker in second place. Pushing hard to try and take that away from that Jap mounted man. Steve Cox. So Steve Cox still leads. Look at that man coming around the outside now. He's really getting the bigger than he's still on the inside. Big change of line there as he comes round that turn. It is 262 Jack Walker. On the 500 Jawa from 313, Steve Cox. On the Jack. Willie Tustin on the BSI. Then 175. Adrian McClure on a Hagen Jawa 500. Oh, somebody's dropped it up on that top corner. Never mind, the race carries on. 262, Jack Walker takes the checker flag. From 313, Steve Cox. Solo Open was a win for 262, Jack Walker. Second place was number 313, Steve Cox. Third place to number 80, Willie Tustin. And fourth place to number 68, Ian Warner. No upper finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 37.70. 183, Ian the Amers. '18. Gary Parmenter, 184, John Hiscock. That's Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips. Gary and Craig Parmenter, John Hiscock, and Simon Wall. There go the tapes, here come the riders. 183, Ian the Amers breaking the rules as he goes down the first straight. The rules were, he was told, I'll do that engine for you as long as you don't beat me on Sunday. There he is out in front, and the man he mustn't beat is in second place. So it's Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips. From those little green men, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Around the turn they come then. Well, that's the thanks you get if you do somebody a favour, isn't it, eh? Build their engine for them, and this is what they do for you. Down the back straight they go. Ian the Amers, Paul Phillips, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Simon Wall working hard to try and get John Hiscock enough drive to come past that outfit in front of him, but it is Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips that are doing the business at the moment. Down the back straight again, and John Hiscock has no answer to this man in front of him. Perhaps, Mr. Wall, you should do your own engine next week. Here they come. Round the turn, 183, Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips with 1 lap left to go from John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Will he let him go past on the last lap, do you think? Some chance. Round they go then, 180's put him further away. Ian the Amers and Paul Phillips from John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Then Gary Parmenter and Craig Parmenter. But Andy Robson and Keith Pitts. Round the last turn, for the last time, there's the checkered flag, 183, Ian the Amy's and Paul Phillips. Are they going to look back now and rub salt in the wound? John Hiscock and Simon Wall, Gary and Craig Parmenter, Andy Robson and Keith Pitts. Win for 183, Ian the Amy's and Paul Phillips. Second, 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Third, number 18, Gary Parmenter and Craig Parmenter. And in fourth place, number 52, Andy Robson and Keith Pitts. Now at the finishes, the winner's time, 1 minute 38.75. From the top, 183, 184, 18, 52, 1 minute 38.75. Revs rise, tapes fly, and here they come down the straight. 51, Rick McAuley goes into the first turn first, just ahead of Wayne Westaway. Who's just ahead of Ian McAuley. Ahead of John Stafford, Marc Szarek. Round the turn to come. Look at that, Wayne Westaway going through on the inside, throwing mud in the face of Ian McAuley at the moment. Sorry, that's Rick McAuley. Down they go then. Down the rack straight. Lovely venue this. 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney with 2 more laps to go. From Rick McAuley. And Paul Edmonds. And John Stafford. I don't believe it's Carl Squirrel, but that's what it says in here. Last lap flag goes for Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. From Rick McAuley and Paul Edmonds, John Stafford, Carl Squirrel, Ian McAuley, Mick Blaney, Marc Szarek and Kev Fuller. And for the last time, there goes the checkered flag. Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney the win. From Rick McAuley and Paul Edmonds, John Stafford, Carl Squirrel, Ian McAuley, Mick Blaney and Marc Szarek, Kev Fuller. Oh, somebody's left their silencer behind. Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. Second place to 51, Rick McAuley and Paul Edmonds. Third place to 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. Fourth place to Ian McAuley and Mick Blaney. And Darren Wills. I was told that earlier, Darren Wills. And in fifth place, number 16, Marc Szarek and Kev Fuller. Winner's time, 1 minute 40.77. Kawasaki KX250, Sullivan's engine, new track, £250 to start racing. 01794 324 353. And for sale, a brand new track rolling chassis. Doesn't make that look cheap. Brand new track rolling chassis, less gearbox and clutch, £1,600. You'll put your own engine, gearbox and clutch in that, and your carburetor and your electrics. Makes them others look cheap. But that's brand new, so see Matt Reed at John Hiscock's van today, because if you want something competitive, that's where you need to start. 1000 sidecar open race 39 was 118, 51, 81, 50 and 16, 1 minute 40.77. Here they go. 500cc Solo Open, this race sponsored by George and Toyne Hire, Moorside Road, Winchester, and that's their advert on the right hand side of the programme. Here we go. Now to the turn, 971, Justin Elkins, from 36, Mark Toplis, from Scott Ward, Kevin Easterbrook, Mark Huzzel, Adrian Cutler. And the race continues. Justin Elkins absolutely flying here this afternoon, just as he was at the North Parks the other week. Mike Toplis in a credible second, Kevin Easterbrook in third. Then Rob Melksham. What's he doing right down there? You'd expect him to be at the front. And the race continues. Here comes Justin Elkins. He looks over his shoulder and realises he's got all the time in the world. Mike Toplis is in second place. And it's 69, Kevin Easterbrook, 150. 91 levels. What's going on there? I've lost it. Got Broad's bike and Rob Melksham sitting on it. There goes Rob Snow and there's David Wiseman. Number 37, bringing up the rear. There's 971, Justin Elkins. Easy win for him. 36, Mike Toplis in second place, scoring good points. Then Kevin Easterbrook. Then Rob Melksham, I believe, on the Scott Broad's bike. And 246, Marc Szarek. 97, Adrian Cutler. Oh, it was a win for 971, Justin Elkins. Second place, number 36, Mike Toplis. Third place, number 69, Kevin Easterbrook. Fourth place, number 91, Rod Melksham. Can't say it myself now. Fifth place, 246, Mark Huzzel. Sixth place, number 97, Adrian Cutler. Seventh place, 189, Rob Snow. Eighth place, 101, Dave Wiseman. And in ninth place, number 37. No other finishes. The winner's time, 1 minute 25.80 seconds. That's race 50, the final of the right-hand sidecars. The competitors are 183, 184, 118, 51, 18 and 81. Reserve, if required, is number 50. The solos are on the line, not on the racetrack, and they are flying. And we're going to have a red flag out. The race has been stopped. Somebody's gone into the ropes here. Looks like a bit like Dave Durham to me. Well, that's bad news. Oh, he's moving, he's stirring, he's sat up. And doesn't look very happy, but he's up and okay. Let's hope the machine's okay too. And there's race 41. Solo open, stopped in the interest of safety. Here we go then, the rerun of race 41, unfortunately without 47, Dave Durham, who had changed machines. What started on the rules. Sorry about that. Even though he wasn't excluded from the rerun, just couldn't come out on a different bike. 150, Scott Broad leading the pack. So come around there past the boots, past Bob Rockmore, past the master stand. Havill down the straight. Here they come. It's 150, Scott Broad from 46, John Weeks in second place. Then it's 71, Barry Woodruff. 104. Rob Martin, then Paul Havill, then number 19, Ray. 150, Scott Broad, from 46, John Weeks. Then Barry Woodruff. And a green ride. I've been around a day or two now, you know. Paul Havill. The flag for 150, Scott Broad from John Weeks in second place. Kevin Beer and up in arrears there. Win for number 150, Scott Broad. Second place was 46. John Weeks, third place was 71. Barry Woodruff. Fourth place was number 183, Paul Havill, and fifth place was number 19, Craig Caddy. Sixth place, number 551, Kevin Beer. No other finishes. The winner's time, 1 minute 36.7. Whilst I was listening in the conversation from the pits, they started the race without me. Nothing to do there then. Number 20 from number 18. From 181. He needs another gear in that gearbox. So 20, Darren Drew. From 18, Darryl Richings down the back straight. The old helmet and boots brigade. Tell the experienced ones from the inexperienced ones here, can't you? Also the faster machines, those who got a gearbox. Number 20, Darren Drew. Gonna make it 3 from 3 this afternoon. Number 18, Darryl Richings in second place. There's 181, Matthew Soul. We all have to learn somewhere. How lovely it is to learn so young. Get your mistakes over and done with early in life and you learn faster and you go up the tree quicker. Round they come then. 20, Darren Drew. At the checkered flag there. That's 3 from 3 this afternoon. Honda powered, a quality product. There's James Shanes. He's Honda powered as well, I think. He's done well. Second place to number 18. Darryl Richings. (181) Matthew Saul, and number 4, Daniel Spencer. Here they go then, the youth in junior and intermediate, and there's a big rush down to the first corner. 3 machines getting there. Oh, has he got a flag out? What's happening there? Race must be being stopped for some reason. 69, Kevin Easterbrook on 28 points. 46, John Weeks on 26 points. 71, Barry Woodruff on 26 points. 246, Marc Huzzel on 23 points. They're on the line, they're doing the business, and away they go. Flat out down the first straight. 2 bikes break clear. A third one comes down very, very fast. Moves up into second. Up into first place as they go into that first turn. He knows no fear of that first corner, that man. Who is it? Round he comes. He's winding up that throttle. He's giving it what for? It's 25. When the red flags are out, we have a mishap up there on the start line. Now we're underway again then. And they come down the first straight. With it all to do again. Should do a bit of a staggered start, do we, or not? Round they come then, round that first turn. Who's it going to be this time? It's number 14 that leads. Luke Goody from Charlie Saunders in second place. And it's number 80, Dean Cutler. And the race continues, and down the back straight they go. It's Luke Goody that leads. Number 14 then, Luke Goody leads it. 25 now coming up to take the lead. From Luke Goody, that's Charlie Saunders. He's gone out in front. Took him a bit longer this time, but he's out there and going for it. Third place is Dean Cutler. Going past me now is 24, Stuart Walker. And here comes 69, Shane Easterbrook. Last lap flag goes out for Charlie Saunders. He means business this afternoon. And does 14, Luke Goody. And then number 80, Dean Cutler. And the race continues with half a lap remaining for Charlie Saunders. He's the main man of this one. A superstar in the making. Kelvin Tatum, eat your heart out. Here he comes. The checkered flag for Charlie Saunders. Second place, Luke Goody. Then Dean Cutler. Then Declan Richings. Win there, a cracking win. Not from start to finish, he had to fight for it. Number 25, Charlie Saunders. Second place was number 14, Luke Goody. Third place was number 80, Dean Cutler. Fourth place was number 70, Declan Richards. And in fifth place was 122, Jody Hodgson. Sixth place, number 83, Steve Gale. Seventh place, 24, Stuart Walker. Eighth place, 69, Shane Easterbrook. And ninth place, number 49, Josh Pitts. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 41.7. 193. John Shanes. Then number 23, Chris Johnson. 31, Paul Simmons. 155, Shane Hooper. And 71, Barry Woodruff. That's the lineup, that's the riders. Here they come off the start line. One young lad got left behind, but he'll catch up, won't he? Because he's good. Round they go then. Scott Board gets down to the first turn first. Toplis in second place and pushing hard. It's 46, John Wilkes from 36, Mike Toplis from Scott Board, from Paul Simmons, from Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson and Paul Simmons having a right ding-dong battle there, side by side for that fourth place. Paul Simmons on a 250, Chris Johnson on a 350. With three machines in front of them, all 560 points. Chris Johnson over to the outside. Round they come, it's 46, John Wilkes. 36, Mike Toplis, 150, Scott Broad, 23. Chris Johnson, 31, Paul Simmons, 69. Kevin Easterbrook, 47. Dave Durham, 5. Matt Etherington, 71. Barry Woodruff. Bring out the rear, I believe, from John Shanes. Around they come then. The last lap flag is out. This is the big one, chaps, to the 500cc soda open, and John Wilkes seems to have it all in the bag. From Mike Toplis. From Scott Gould. From Chris Johnson, trying to make his presence felt on that 350cc machine. And I get a feeling he's going to go through on this turn. Keep your eyes on that man. Come through on the inside. He's up the third place. Only a 359. There goes the second flag. It's John Wilkes the win. Mike Toplis in second. Chris Johnson, a credible third there on a 350. From Scott Broad, Paul Simmons, Shane Easterbrook, Kevin Easterbrook, Dave Durham, Matt Etherington, Barry Woodruff, and John Shanes. A win there for number 46, John Wilkes. Second place, 36, Mike Toplis. Third place, 23, Chris Johnson. Fourth place, number 150, Scott Broad. Fifth place, number 31, Paul Simmons. Sixth place, 69, Kevin Easterbrook. Seventh place, 47, Dave Durham. Eighth place, number 5, Matt Etherington. Ninth place, number 71, Barry Woodruff. And 10th place, number 193, John Shanes. No other finishes. The winner's time, 1 minute 21.35. A good array of sponsors this afternoon. Lovely to see people coming into the sport. Last week, our own Maidstone Aces meeting had sponsors for every class, including the uprights, and some lovely silverware was given out. Here come the riders. In race 45, it's the pre-75 solo open. Down in your first turn they go. Who's it going to be? There's such a changing of riders coming around that turn. We usually pick numbers that come out of the turn, and it is 174 Ian Guthrie. From 120, Dave Hammond. Then Kevin Ackers. Then Steve Cox. Well, we've had a brilliant day's racing here, ladies and gentlemen. The weather's been really, I think, quite kind to us, because it's threatening up in that sky with all sorts of things. It's not getting too bad, especially inside this one. Round they come, 174, Ian Guthrie. From 181, Kevin Ackers. 120, Dave Hammond. 262, Jack Walker. 313, Steve Cox. Round the pit stern, the last lap flag will be inside as they come out of this one now. It's 1-7 for Ian Guthrie on the 2-valve Jawa. From 181, Kevin Ackers on a 2-valve Jawa. And then more 2-valve Jawas. And then a Jack. So half a lap remaining, and it is Ian Guttridge that's going for it. He's had a long drive. I'm sure it's up in the Worcester area he lives. He's had a long drive down today. He's making it all worthwhile now. As he comes out of the last turn and takes the checkered flag for a win. It's 1-7-4 Ian Guttridge. It says here comes from Coventry. That's the Midlands, isn't it? That's far enough. I wouldn't want to walk that distance. Open a win for 1-7-4 Ian Guttridge. Second place to 1-8-1 Kevin Ackers. Third place to number 120 Dave Hammond. Fourth place to 262 Jack Walker. Fifth place number 313 Steve Cox. And sixth place to number 175 A. McCure. Now the finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 30.78. Race 46 underway. Down the first straight they go. A nice break. Sponsored by Bikers, North Battersley, Southampton. Sounds like a motorbike shop to me. Bikers, North Battersley. Down they come then. Flat out and going for it. 1:04. Rob Martin leads from Mark Huzzel, from James Peters, from Rob Snow, from Rodney Elmore, Gary Evans and John Chaldicott. All desperate stuff on that first line. Look at those two. Looks like there's one bike going down the back there, and suddenly the other one come from the outside and tore into the lead. Mark Huzzel, I think that is leading this race. From 104, Rob Martin in second place. It is Mark Huzzel. 104, Rob Martin. 189, Rob Snow. Then Rodney Elmore. Well, what looks like a 500 Gomm. And then a couple of Jawas bringing up the rear. Jawa power. Well, they come then, Bowen, round the pit's turn. The last lap flag will be seen as they come out of this turn. One more lap to go. It's Mark Huzzel that leads. From Rob Martin, Rob Snow. Rodney Elmore. Gary Evans. John Chaldicott. And James Peters. Did he slide off and get back on or something? He's in one off different places. Round they come then. Checkered flag is out. A win for Mark Huzzel. From Rob Martin. From Rob Snow. Race 46. And a win there for 246. Mark Huzzel. Second place to 104. Rob Martin. Third place to 184. No, sorry, 189, that is, sorry, 189, Gary Brown writing, Rob Snow. Fourth place, 159, Rodney Elmore. Fifth place, number 6, Gary Evans. Sixth place, number 671, John Chaldicott. And seventh place, number 45, James Peters. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 40.02. Up to 500cc solo open upright engine, heat 6, here they go. Down that straight, Alan Harwood looks like he's got the best of it as he goes down that first straight. The red flag flies. I'm sure the clutches are going to get hot, but let's soon get them underway, but the flag has gone down, and it looks like Brett Osborne's happy with them. Away they go down the straight. L for leather, and Alan Harwood makes a cracking start, goes down to the first turn first. In hot pursuit, I think, is number 11, Andy Downs. Time will tell as they come around this turn, they wind up the nose, and Dobson is out in front. In first place, it's Alan Harwood. Andy Downs, from Phil Spencer, from Dave Hammond, from Stuart Allen, Dave Wiseman. And the race continues. Round they come. We've got problems on the centre green there. 1-2-1, Alan Harwood. Well clear of the rest of the field. 9-2-1. Phil Spencer. Andy Downs going through on the inside of Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer fighting back on the outside there as they go down that back straight, and Phil Spencer loses quite a bit of ground to Andy Downs. But out in front, not giving two hoots about what goes on behind him, and why should he? They're behind him. It's 1-2-1, Alan Harwood entering the last lap. From Andy Downs in second. From Phil Spencer in third. From Dave Hammond. Stuart Allen. Then Dave Wiseman on Westlake. And then number 35, bringing up the rear. Here comes 1-2-1, Alan Harmer. There goes the checkered flag. That's another win for him. Yep, broken cross. 2-1. Alan Harmer takes the win. From 11, Andy Downs. From 9-2-1, Bill Spencer. 120, Dave Hammond. A win and a well-deserved win for number 1-2-1, Alan Harmer. Second place to number 11, Andy Downs. Third place to 9-2-1, Phil Spencer. Fourth place to number 1-2-0, Dave Hammond. Fifth place to number 43, Stuart Allen. Sixth place to 101, Dave Wiseman. And seventh place was number 35, Steve Gurd. No other finishes. The winning time, 1 minute 28.88. Down the straight they go in 75 Lee Street on the Honda 2-stroke, 330 cc's. You give 20 cc's to every one of those bikes. And they give 25 yards, haven't they? 75 Lee Street from Nathan Irwin. From Chris Johnson. Doing very well, and this is the first time I've ever seen him ride a... Oh, I nearly spoke too soon, didn't I? As he went a little bit wide there, nearly lost it, and he's just lost himself 3 places. But I'm sure he'll fight some of those back. Down they come then, Lee Street. Invincible here this afternoon on Honda 2-stroke, 330 cc. 83, Nathan Irwin in second place. All right, ding-dong battle going on there for third place, with Mike Toplis getting the best of it at the moment, but I think that is Chris Johnson in his first adult meeting I've ever seen him in. He's going for really trying to go for it on that inside. And down we have one rider split off there. He looks to be up and okay. I think that was Shane Hooper. Meanwhile, out in front, Lucy, very well his own way as he keeps changing up and down that gearbox, making that 2-stroke sing. Everybody else stays in one gear for the duration of the race. They pull away in one gear, put it in the next gear. That's what they say. This man changes gear at least twice every lap. 75, Lee Street. There's 54 times every lap. So Lee Street takes the lead on Nathan Irwin, Mike Toplis. Chris Johnson, Matt Evans, Andy Gomm. Michael Peters. Final, the winner of today's 350 class was the winner of that race, and that was number 75, Lee Street. Second place to 83, Nathan Irwin. Third place to number 36, Mike Toplis. Fourth place to 23, Chris Johnson. Fifth place, number 5, Matt Etherington. Sixth place, number 261, Andy Gomm. Seventh place was 137, Michael Peters. Eighth place was number 7, Graham Pike. Ninth place was number 213, Teri Massingham. 10th place was 155, Shane Hooper. And 11th place, number 84, Gordon Walker. No 12 finisher. The winner's time, 1 minute 20.40. 1 minute 20.40. Reserve if required is 101. That's that race after this. That's race 49, the final of the 500cc solo open upright engine. This is the 500cc sidecars, the continental, the international breed of sidecar here at Huzzelbury. Into the first turn they go, and it is Keith Richards that leads. Look at that man trying to come through on the inside though. It's Keith Richards blocking the path of Tony Cook. Tony Cook getting the run up on the outside, or is he? He's going to go for the inside again, and through he goes on the entrance to that turn. A gap that I didn't even think was there, but he found it. He knew it was there. It's Tony Cook and Terry Greenway that lead down the back straight from Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister. And now we've got Rob Wright and Robin Meredith pushing on the back end there of Keith Richards as they come round that turn. Well, on the end of this turn, Terry Greenway from 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister. In 33, Rob Wright and Robin Meredith. Number 10 then, lapping the tail ender as he goes round there. It's Tony Cook and Terry Greenway. Look at those other two locked in battle as Keith Richards takes for the inside line forcing Rob Wright and Roden Meredith to take the outside line, and they come up alongside that tail ender, and they tear past him, but Rob Wright has got the better of it as they go into the last turn. The checkered flag will be out this time. It's 10. Tony Cook and Terry Greenway coming out of that turn. There's the checkered flag. That's all theirs. 33, Rob Wright, Roden Meredith take second. 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister get third. There, a win for number 10. Tony Cook and Terry Greenway. Second place to number 33, Rob Wright, Roden Meredith. Third place to 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister. Fourth place, number 47, Mike Stote and Martin Davis. The winner's time at 1 minute 30.7 as Alan Harmer makes his way to the line. First in the 500cc sidecar competition this afternoon is Tony Cook and Terry Greenway on 18 points. Second is 33, Robin Wright and Roden Meredith on 15 points. Third is 83, Keith Angler and Kevin Colborne on 14 points. Fourth is 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Bemister on 12 points. Good line-up on that line, featuring Alan Harmer, Andy Downs, Phil Spencer, Mark Huzzel, Rob Martin, Rob Snow, Dave Hammond, James Peters, Stuart Allen, Stephen Gurd, John Chaldicott and Gary Evans. Here they come then, off the line, down the first straight. Alan Harmer gets the best of it. The old cotton digging in and driving off that line, you know, it's away. They'll take some cash in now. They shouldn't let him get away so quick. It's a very hard man to catch. Alan Harmer, what was the foot? Out there and doing the business. Never looks very worried by it all, does he? He just keeps going. Must be lovely to see that much open track in front of you. Alan Harmer. Right in front, you've only got to concentrate on one. 1-2-1, Alan Harmer. Off McAuley. From Phil Spencer in second place. James Peters in third. Andy Downs trying to take that third away from him. Andy Downs now going for the second place. James Peters powering around the outside to try and get his third place back. The last lap flags come out. These races seem just too short sometimes, don't they? It's Alan Harmer all the way from Hailsham in Sussex. He's going for gold. He's got one more lap to do to get round the king of the uprights this afternoon. Phil Spencer in second, then Andy Downs, then James Peters. His missus have been telling him to keep it upright for years. Here he comes, round the turn. Last time, the checkered flag will be in his sights. It's going to be all his this afternoon. There's 1-2-1, Alan Harmer. From the 500 Gomm, Gurd and Eastbourne and Easterbrook. From 11, Andy Downs, 9-2-1, Phil Spencer, then 3-4-6, Mark Huzzel, 45, James Peters. And the other numbers got by quicker than I could see them. So, another cracking race there. A win, a cracking win for number 1-2-1, Alan Harmer. Second place to number 11. Was that a lap of honour and I missed him? Second place was number 11, Andy Downs. Third place 9-2-1, Phil Spencer. Fourth place 2-4-6, Mark Huzzel. Fifth place number 45, James Peters. Sixth place number 104, Rob Martin. Seventh place was 189, Rob Snow. Eighth place, number 43, Stuart Allen. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.03. 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Corney. 51, Rick McAuley. And 18, Gary Parmenters. 81, John Stafford. Here they come down the straight. Who is he going to be that gets to the first turn versus all tight stuff? But Ian Ames gets there. Ian Ames is going for it. John Hiscock is in there. Third place. Westaway's just shot past him. John Hiscock's not having none of it. He's fighting up the back straight. He wants to get back on terms with Ian Ames. Wayne Westaway doesn't want to let John Hiscock get away with it. John Hiscock now goes around the outside of Ian Ames. Can he get there? It's going to be a battle, this one. He could open a gap for Wayne Westaway to come back through if he's not careful. It's going to be some tight old stuff around this race. 183, Ian Ames is going for it. John Hiscock is right there with him. I'm sure he's going to push him on the outside, right up to that last corner. Then manoeuvre himself onto the inside to try and take the advantage. Will Ian the Amies fall for it? Somehow I doubt it. 183, Ian the Amies. And Paul Phillips from 184, John Hiscock. And Simon Wall. As I said earlier, thanks Simon Wall gets for building that engine for Ian the Amies in the week. And look at Westaway having another go as Ian the Amies pulls away from John Hiscock. John Hiscock now has time to fight back. It's going to come round this turn and see that last lap flag. He knows it's now or never. Ian the Amies and Paul Phillips riding on the limit to stay in front of John Hiscock and Simon Wall. Simon Wall working very hard to pull that bike on the inside line. Westaway having another go there. This time with Gary Parmenters. Gary Parmenters got the better of that third place. John Hiscock in second, but it's Ian the Amies and Paul Phillips all the way. From there, Snodland in Kent, they've come down and conquered. They take the checkered flag. There's 183, Ian the Amies and Paul Phillips from John Hiscock, Simon Wall, Gary Parmenter, Craig Parmenter, Wayne Westaway, Mark Courtney, Rick McAuley and his mate, and John Stafford, Carl Squirrel bringing up the rear there. cc right-hand sidecar final, race 50. A win for number 183, Ian the Amies and Paul Phillips. In second place, number 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. In third place, it was number 18, Gary and Craig Parmenter. In fourth place, it was 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. In fifth place was number 52, Andy Robson and Keith Pitts. And in sixth place was number 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. The winner's time was 1 minute 37.19 seconds. This is it then, the last one of the afternoon, the big one, chaps, the 500cc solo final. Down the first turn they go. There's a big battle into the first turn. Here they come then. 46, John Weeks is absolutely going for it. Dave Durham is here in second place. Then Scott Broad, Mike Toplis, Kevin Easterbrook, Barry Woodruff. Justin Elkins left on the finish line, start line, sorry, over there. That's what he was fighting at the weekend. I thought it was something. 46, John Weeks is going for it. He means the business on that late down Jawa. 147. Dave Durham, Scott Wood, Mike Toplis, Kevin Easterbrook, Barry Woodruff, Mark Huzzel. And the race continues. John Weeks seemed to slow up a little bit into that corner, but he soon cracks the throttle on and makes it go around that turn. John Weeks. One more lap to do. It's 47, Dave Durham in second place. Then Scott Ward, Mike Toplis, Kevin Easterbrook, Barry Woodruff, Mark Huzzel, Rob Snow, Stephen Gurd. 46, John Weeks from Bristol, throwing it sideways, takes a checkered flag. Look at that wheelie, that man's happened. 47, Dave Durham, Scott Ward, Mike Toplis, Kevin Easterbrook, 71, Barry Woodruff, 246, Mark Huzzel, 189, Rob Snow, 19, Stephen Gurd. Ladies and gentlemen, don't all rush off. Here they come in on their lap of honour, John Weeks and Dave Durham. John Weeks certainly had a good day today. 500cc Solo Open, race sponsored by the Georgian Toilet Hire, Moorside Road, Winchester. A win for 46, John Weeks. Second place, 47, Dave Durham. Third place, 150. Scott Broad. Fourth place, 36, Mike Toplis. Fifth place, 69. Kevin Easterbrook. Sixth place, number 71, Barry Woodruff. Seventh place, 246, Mark Huzzel. Eighth place, 189, Rob Snow. And 19th place, Ninth place, number 19. Oh, falling to bits at the end of the day, aren't I? Ninth place, number 19, Steve Gurd. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1:24.59.
Round of applause, please, for Mr. Lou Coppin to present these awards. Over second place, Lou. Is that second place?
Yeah, second place.
Second place, that's good, that. Second place in the Auto Cadets this afternoon goes to Daniel Spencer. Come on down, Daniel Spencer, where are you? There he is. There he is. One champion shaking the hands of another. Look at that. And in first place, I believe it was his first ever meeting this afternoon in the Auto Cadets, was James Shames. Woo! What a star performer. One end of the spectrum to the other, look at that. We move on to the cadets. And in third place in the cadets, it was 1A1, Matthew Sewell. There he is. Second place, number 18, Darryl Richings. There he is. In first place in the cadets this afternoon was number 20, Darren Drew. In the intermediates, in third place, it was number 83, Stephen Gale. He's a bit big, isn't he? He's a bit bigger. Second place, 122, Jody Hodgson. And in first place, number 14, Luke Goody. On to the juniors, and in third place for the juniors this afternoon, it was number 24, Stuart Walker. Second place went to number 70, Declan Richards. And in first place in the juniors this afternoon, number 25, Charlie Saunders. We move on to the vintage. We've gone from one end of the spectrum to the other again. And the vintage result, the winner this afternoon in first place was 167, Brian Cooper. Post vintage, and in the second place for post vintage we had 213, John Baldwin. The Reggie's come good this afternoon. First place in the post vintage, 37, Richard Cooper. .358 result. We got second and first only in this one. Second place went to 159, Rodney Elmore. And in first place on that lovely old chap, 116, Dave Beattie.
He's not here. I'll collect it on his jack.
Yeah, well done.
Put a man, look, couldn't anything is for himself, but comes out and gets somebody else's. 250 result then. 4 trophies for this one, the 250cc's, and in fourth place it was number 93, Steve Lee.
Come on, Steve. I trained you when you were a boy, didn't I? Yeah, well done. Well done.
Fourth place, number 82 is Crystal. Second place, very much at home in the southern centre, Lee Pitman. And first place, from Ashford in Kent, 31, Paul Simmons.
And the next.
350.
And the 350cc's from the final in fourth place, we had number 23, Chris Johnson. A new name on Bill, a new face, I'm going to remember this lad, he goes well. Third place, number 36, Mike Toplis. No Mike Toplis. We'll move on to second place for 83, Nathan Owen. And in first place, number 75, Lee Quality Street. Not bad for 2 straight. 500cc open solo in fourth place, 36, Mike Toplis. Didn't come last time, I can't see him coming this time. Third place, 150, Scott Gurd. Second place, 47, Dave Durham. And first place in the 500 solo open this afternoon was 46, John Weeks.
Well done, John. You've got your brain in that. Well done, John. Upright.
Open upright engine, fourth place, 246, Marc Huzzel. Third place, 921, Phil Spencer.
That's for you, then. Yeah, you're doing all right,
Second place, number 11, Andy Downs.
A couple of times I thought you were going on the Downs. Very good ride, that one. Thank you. Yeah.
And in first place, from the South East Centre, of course, 121, Alan Harmer.
Come on, Alan. Well, that's all right.
Thank you.
And the pre-75 solos. In fourth place on that chap, number 313, Steve Cox. Those two cocks.
Yeah, be back next week.
Third place, number 262, Jack Walker.
About 20 years ago, wasn't it? No, it wasn't.
Second place to 181, Kevin Ackers. Very popular lad. And in first place, number 174, Ian Guthridge. cc Sidecar result. In fourth place it was 143, Keith Richards and Gareth Minister. Well, we move on to third then, 283, Pete Langram and Kevin Colborne. Second place to 33, Robin Wright and Roland Meredith.
Yeah, right up.
And in first place it was number 10, Tony Cook and Teri, I forgot if it's Greenwood or Greenway. You'll forgive me, won't you? Where are they? Tony Cook and Teri. Greenwood it is. Tony Cook, come back. Tony Cook, come back. Apparently that's for you. Splash and Dash cash from the sponsors.
All their hard work. I'd just like to say to everybody here for the club, because everybody worked so hard, the track was so good and it was wonderful, and thank you everybody for what they've done today. Thank you.
Well, a little bit of appreciation never goes amiss, does it? What have we got next? Treading on my own lead. Up to 500 cc's, Soto Open, fourth place, 150, Scott Board.
What was that rehearsal, wasn't it? I'm interested in that, though. Yeah, it would, though. I think we can make a rider out of you, yeah. Difficult.
Third place, number 23, Chris Johnson. Twice in one day, did you do well?
You're doing all right, didn't you? You're going well.
Second place, 36, Mike Toplis.
Yeah, come on, Mark. You're going quicker this kid now. I think there's some more there for you as well. Good day. Very proud of you. Come back. You dress up, Mark.
And first place, number 46, John Weeks.
You're making a habit of this, isn't it, John? Come back next time.
Thousand cc sidecars, the big ones, chaps. Fourth place, 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney.
Way to go back to your pass.
Third place went to 18. Gary and Crow Parmenter. Nice to see him in the awards.
Second with the Little Green Men, 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall.
Oh, John, you look intelligent with that on. To saving, isn't it? Smile, you could be on the camera.
Get away, Bob.
And first place in the 1000 sidecar, also collecting the John Browne Trophy this afternoon, is 183 Ian Lee Amis and Paul Phillips.
One of them each. Now, if you catch on one hand, don't you catch on the other, then Bob will get you one film. Is that going to work? Come around, Josh. Come here. That's it. Come around, look that way.
While we're on the sidecars, could we have Rick McAuley and Paul Edmonds, please? Rick McAuley and Paul Edmonds, please. How did I know they wouldn't be here? I've got a tenner here for them. I'll take it to the pub for them tonight.
That's it. That's it.
Well, we've done it.
We're done.
We've cracked it. Well done. We'll see you all in a few weeks' time.